Alright, alright. Fine. Fine. You know, fine. I'll turn on the light. Screw you. Just kidding. It's just kidding to me. Okay. Anyways. Cool car. Cool name. But it's not that cool because it is electric. Okay, anyways, yeah. That's just pretty much really bad thing about it. It does look, I mean, it's fine. It's pretty much an electric Z4. Also, it has a little funny button down in the bottom right, and if you press it, topless baby. So yeah, this is the MG Cyberster. This is a Chinese car pack with a British manufacturer. I feel like MG, although it's British, I feel like it's more common in like other countries like China and stuff. Like a lot of like cool companies like Lancia and MG and stuff. Now they're just doing foreign stuff. It's weird. But you do have 536 horsepower stock. You can throw in 700 horsepower worth of batteries of a little little Duracell AA looking things. Okay, also the arrow on this is stupid. Honestly, I kind of feel like this isn't really gonna be that impressive of a car. Because, I mean, it's all-wheel drive, it's electric, it's convertible, but what else is there? I mean, like, the customization is kind of lackluster. And yeah, it looks cool, it looks fine, but, I mean, one of the cars, okay, I don't think one of the cars was what I get, but then even still, like, we got a cool-looking gas-powered SUV, we got the world's fastest toaster, and we got an old Volkswagen that could do a reverse wheelie. And what does this have? Like, what does this have? A pretty sick little cage. Okay. A pretty sick little roll bar in the back. That's actually, valid. But, yeah, 3,500 pounds. It's not even, like, the lightest thing in the world, either. And obviously, because it's electric, but still. I feel like you want to buy this car pack just for the little toaster than for the Cyberster. Because the Cyberster is, like, the definition of a mediocre electric sports car. Like, that's kind of depressing. That is kind of depressing. If you max this thing out, I probably can't even, like, this thing is technically maxed out. I guess maybe if you, like, threw on the front splitter, then it would get it to, like, S1 900, like, top of S1. But even then, like, that's just top of S1. Like, this thing is a really, really cool looking car. Like, if they added 1,100 horsepower, that's a whole other story. But 700 is fine. Yeah, it only goes up 3 points, 3 PI points. And the wing takes it down. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to see if there's even any paints for this, because there's probably not. Oh, a couple. You can't even, like, paint the windshield a different color either, so that's kind of stupid, to be honest. It's just, like, a silly, stupid car. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but what's the point? A convertible roof? I mean, yeah, new convertible, that's cool. You know what else is a new convertible? Bronco R. Boom. Well, Bronco Raptor. He didn't give us the Bronco Raptor R, although that would have been sick. That would have been really, really cool. I have no idea what that is, but whatever it is, it's probably way better than this. Okay, the only thing I can say this is if it's good in reverse. Okay. It's quite shocking in reverse. It is quite shocking in reverse. I have to repeat myself, because in that little gear that is not a race gear, Volkswagen owners, it is a reverse gear. It does the opposite of make you win a race. It makes you lose a race because you just plowed into the TikTok girl who was just filming it for more followers. You gotta ease into the throttle because it does actually have a good bit of power for, like, rear wheel steering, technically. But with EVs, it can actually do pretty fair in reverse. Come on, ease it. Let off, and adjust steering. Back on it all the way. God damn! 170 miles an hour! Okay. That was... I couldn't tell. But I mean, this thing is actually kind of goofy in reverse, so definitely drive it in reverse. Keep looking at the back of the car because the front honestly is kind of ugly. Everyone here is just so confused, like, is that guy going backwards or is that a Porsche 914? Alright. Oh, I thought that was a Porsche. No, that's an Infinity. Into infinity! You! To the moon! Yeah, buddy! You actually hit probably a higher top speed than 180 miles an hour with this. Reverse. Let off to adjust it because if you keep getting on the power, then it kind of gets a little squeamish. Or I guess all the time it gets a little squeamish. But it does help if you let off the power, so... yeah. But that is kind of funny though, like... I mean, if you can't go forward, then you gotta go backwards. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, then you're fucked. If you can't drive fast, then just drive. If you can't drive forward, then just drive backwards. If you can't drive backwards, then you're fucked. Yeah, but motherfuckers! It's just so goofy watching this thing go in reverse, dude. Are you kidding me? Like 150 miles an hour. This can probably do 0 to 60 faster in reverse than it can forward. Like this thing was literally made just to go backwards. Like, actually, I wonder if that little pop socket looking thing could actually go faster in reverse. That's funny how they didn't give this thing a reverse limiter either. Like, I feel like EVs need a reverse limiter. Some of them probably do, but I don't see one on this. I don't see one on this that is 120 miles an hour backwards, just so you know. Make it 130. Okay, actually, I think I know a place where we can truly test out how fast this thing can go backwards, and that is Vent Lab Island. It's completely flat. It isn't the biggest thing. I think it's like half a mile by half a mile. But hey, that's better than a quarter mile, so... And hey, we can't crash into anything because it's just flat. The only thing we can crash into is the water, the ocean. And then we're gonna catch some sick air time. Okay, what's that thing? The surfers do? I think it's like some sick air time. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I haven't been to California, though. Alright, so we're at the very, very edge. Kick it in reverse, and go. That's 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180 miles an hour backwards, 190, we're turning, 190, and we lose. Actually, no, it's still going, okay. Counter steer, get it well, get it good. Okay, I counter steer too much. I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna give up until we hit 200 miles an hour. Maybe if we actually get it from the corner, to corner, it'll be longer, so we might actually have a better chance. I swear you can see Mexico off in the distance here, but that's probably just clouds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, zoom. Break 100, break 100, break 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, drifting at 193. Start to drift at 193. I'm just gonna do a quick kick. And we lose it. So theoretically, we could do 200 miles an hour, but it gets a little squeamish, so we can't. Well, I mean, it's still pretty funny, though. That's still pretty funny. It's like a mushroom. It's a little fun guy. Honestly, even a mushroom looks better than this car, though. Like, the back is cool, but the front looks worse than a Pontiac Aztek, and that's saying something. But this thing is just like absolutely goofy, kind of useless, unless you drive it backwards, and that says something. Good unless it's backwards. That says something. That's always just doing donuts and Murcielago over there. I think that is someone in a Diablo. It's better to drive this thing backwards than it is forward, and that really says that that guy is probably so confused. Like, some guy just flew by me going like backwards in this little red Miata thing. That wasn't a Miata, it was weird. So we can do 196 before we lose it. Okay. Style points! Style points! Wait a second. We're backwards drifting. We're backwards drifting right now. Dude, you're backwards drifting. MG Cyberster. Better backwards. Alright. Yeah, way better backwards. Do not drive this thing forward.